Hello. Welcome to the 9th installment of Celebrity Bible. Let's recap what has been said until now. God exists. He is an incorporeal being, with no visible form. As a formless, incorporeal being, he desired form. That's human nature. God's nature is human nature. No one knows how long he was alone before creating. Neither do we know exactly how long it was before he gave birth to children. That is irrelevant. The fact that he created is what's relevant. We learned that the formless, eternal God created the substantive, temporal world and placed humanity at its center. The purpose for the transitory world is simple. God uses the temporal world to propagate the human species. The rest of the creation is designed to assist that purpose, including the universe. However, until now no one knew life's exact purpose. As a consequence, everyone came to fear the unknown. By unknown, we mean death. No one understands death. Celebrity Bible believes the purpose of death is simply not to die, but to be reborn into a third world, where humans can live forever. What do we mean by third world? Humans go through 3 worlds of existence. Your mother's womb is the first world. It is the world of water. This earth is the second world. It is the world of air. The spirit world is the third world. What do you suppose people do there? This point is the driving force behind Celebrity Bible's ministry. Trust me, folks. I despise organized religion. But true religion is necessary for human restoration. That's right. Humanity needs to be restored. In an earlier episode we mentioned that humanity lost its humanity. So, we need to be restored back to being human. And this restoration needs to be completed before we die. Why? So that we can breathe in that eternal world. Babies breathe in the womb. Humans breathe on the earth. Spirits must also breathe in their world. Religion until now never told us that, did it? Why? Because they never knew until now. If we do not restore our humanity, we will not be able to breathe in the eternal world. We will suffocate. Now you know why we spend so much time talking about death, even though so many people are just trying to figure out how to get by in their earthly lives. Well, the reason we spend so much time on death is because death is forever while earthly life is temporal. Do you understand? In light of the war in Iraq, we've all heard about waterboarding. Well, if you can't breathe in the spirit world, it is like being waterboarded for eternity. Can you even imagine suffocating like that forever? Well, I can't. And if I have a choice, which I do have a choice, I am going to do something about it before I get there. You need to do the same. Think about this. If babies breathe water in the womb and humans breathe air on the earth, what do spirits breathe in the spirit world? What is the air in that world? This is the secret to obtaining a happy and productive eternal life. Listen up. The secret to breathing in the spirit world is love. The air of the spiritual world is nothing other than love. That's right. Love. Not sex. Sex is not love. Some may think otherwise. But misuse of sex causes suffocation in the spiritual realm. Why? Because sex is not love. You cannot breathe sex. But you can breathe love. We aren't prudish here. On the contrary. We are honest and practical. Hey! We're celebrities. We should know what we are talking about. One more time. Sex is not love. Love is love. Fallen love and fallen sex are totally related to the human fall. More on that later. By the way, did I mention sex is not love? Okay then. We at Celebrity Bible want to ensure you have a wonderful afterlife, because afterlife is forever. Some people may disagree, but we would only ask them, what part of forever don't they understand? Forever is forever. Please keep in mind that religion until now is not complete. Religion only had part of the truth, not the whole truth. That is why religion cannot save anyone. Only someone who knows what happens to us after death can save us. This is why Jesus was so important. He saw the spirit world and tried to tell us about it. He wanted to ensure that each of us would be able to breathe there. However, his followers were too simple to understand. Most people today are the same as his disciples. They are just too busy with their lives to think seriously about their afterlives. Still, we at Celebrity Bible feel more attention should be placed on one's eternal existence. That is why we are here. That is our goal and mission. That is why you need to know the Messiah. He is the one who knows about the invisible world. Just like our world has laws and governances, so too does the spirit world have laws and governances. For example, just recently I learned that before the year 2000, when people died, demons and evil spirits whisked them off into the dark recesses of the spirit realm. There they would be destined to stay forever. That was the meaning of going to hell. However, since the second Messiah has completed his mission on earth, that no longer happens. Now when people die, their ancestors protect them until they can be raised to the higher realms. The raising process, however, could take a very long time. Our mission at Celebrity Bible is to shorten that time by educating you about the truth before you die, before you get to the spirit world, before you suffocate. For example, traditional Christian thought tells us that Jesus came to die. Thus, the purpose of the Messiah was to die. Does that make any sense? Earlier I mentioned that in order to breathe in the spiritual realm we all need to experience love. Then what does the Messiah do? How does he save us? He teaches us how to love. That's what he does. Because of the fall, we cannot love like God intended us to love. That is why we suffocate in the spirit world. Salvation is all about love, not sex. Sex is just a part of love. It is not love itself. Sin is not loving. Sin is the inability to love others more than oneself. Now you know the secret to breathing in the spirit realm. You must love others more than you love yourself. To expound on that thought, then what does the Messiah have to do? Well, if he is going to teach us how to love, he will have to show us by example. That means he must show us how to be loving individuals. Next, he must show us how to be loving couples. Next, he must show us a loving family, his family. Next, he must set up a system of laws and governances at the tribal and societal levels. Those tribes and societies will eventually multiply and expand into a nation. A loving nation. Not a warring nation. Do you get my meaning? All of the nations in this world, all of the societies in this world, all of the families in this world, all of the individuals in this world are the products of fallen love. Fallen love is the love of warmongering. Now you can see why war is wrong. War is not love. Sex is not love. Only love is love. Because of war, many people cannot breathe in the spiritual realm. This fact causes me to send a warning to our leaders and politicians. Please think twice. No, think 3 times before sending our sons and daughters off to war. If they don't believe me, all they have to do is die. Then they will know what I am saying is true. This concludes episode 9. For further questions, we can be reached at celebritybible@yahoo.com.